Okay, it says I'm live. Let's make sure that I'm in the right place. Hey, there we are. Yay. Okay. So I figured out I figured it out how to stream in here for you guys so I can share any sort of like graphics, right? Without having to pay Zoom. So it is called Yard or StreamYard. It's that little duck in the corner. So anyway, I am here. Um, If you can see me and hear me, give me a comment. That'd be great. It is Monday. It is Tamara with our Big Oily family. And today I wanted to talk about all the wonderful things that are MetaPWR Recharge. Okay. So let me see if I can figure out how to share my screen. Let's see. Give me a sec here. I think it's that one. I think it's that one. Let's see if it'll work, if I can get it to work. Obviously, I was very proud of myself that I just got it to go live in our group. So, all right. So let me add that. Yay, there we go. Okay, so these are my really pretty slides that doTERRA made, of course. But MetaPWR is like the bomb. We got to try it at convention. And then when you got your convention kit, you got 2 small samples of them, which I hoarded the entire time. And yeah, so it is available now. You can buy up to, I think it's two of each kind. Trying to think how many I just bought because I bought however many you could buy. I think it's just 2 of each kind. There are 2 flavors. There is lemon lime, which is kind of the green color, yellow green color, and then there is wild strawberry flavor. Are the 2 flavors. Okay. I like them both. I think I'm probably more partial to the wild strawberry. They are super, super yummy and very good for you. Okay. Now, you probably heard about electrolytes, right? And you know that nowadays you see electrolyte drinks all over the place. So like, why do we need this? Why are they so important? Okay. You need electrolytes. They're important ions uh, inside your body. Okay. They play an important role physiologically with us. And we love to have things like voltage gated channels on cell surfaces. We have the propagation of a signal from your brain, okay, through nerves to make your muscles contract, right? And then all these different processes that are just happening every day. And we kind of take for granted all of these things that just happen that your body just does normally, right? And you think, great, my body's working. But the electrolytes that doTERRA has in the recharge, they are calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. Okay. And they're all important. Okay. They're important for hydration. They are important for keeping our cells hydrated. They're important for your organ systems, your kidneys in particular, right? That helps to regulate the water system, the fluid balance in your body. And so you've got fluids pumping all around throughout your body, right? Throughout your veins, your blood pressure, all those things. And they're all regulated carefully by electrolyte balance, okay, by water retention. You have different hormones that play a role in telling your kidneys how to function, whether to retain water, whether to lose water. And that helps to maintain your blood pressure. You don't want your blood pressure to be too high, right? Okay. And so having that right balance, that kind of homeostasis for blood pressure, that's where the electrolytes can really come into play. And when people talk about cellular hydration, the electrolytes certainly play an important part, but there's some other really good benefits also. Okay. Now, The nice thing that doTERRA has done with the Recharge, it's called MetaPWR. It's part of the MetaPWR system. So it's the MetaPWR Recharge. Okay. And the nice thing that they've done about it is that it is accessible for everyone. Let me go there. It's accessible for everyone. Whether you're young or old, right? Okay. It's also really good because they took into account our standard American diet that perhaps you're eating. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully you're eating more whole foods, cooking your own food, not having all these salt laden things like that. But they took all that into account so that the Recharge is a great balance. Okay. It's in a liquid form. The recommendation is to kind of squeeze the tube before you use it, and then put it in your water bottle, and then add your water to it, and then drink it throughout the day. You can drink like two to three packets during the day. Okay, is the recommended. If you're feeling more dehydrated, or if you've been outside working a lot, then perhaps you could do more than that, but 2 to 3 is the recommendation. It has deep ocean minerals, okay, in a liquid format. Pasteurization is not a concern with the electrolytes because they're stable as reactive minerals. It has the liposomal delivery in liquid format that allows for immediate dispersion into your water for convenience and ready hydration. And then by being in a water delivery system, that helps with the disassociation of minerals and salt format into their individual reactive ions, which is the sodium, magnesium, potassium, calcium, chloride. Okay. What else? There are some other things that doTERRA has added in here. Let me find in my notes. I have some notes here. Okay, so it mentions on that slide, it mentions the I'm not sure how you pronounce it, baobab tree. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a tree from Africa, and it has a unique ability to store a whole bunch of water and um, to use that in here. Okay, the exchange of water between cells. That's why it's included, which helps the activation of it's called the aquaporin 3 gene. Okay. And that's why it's included in there. There's also ginseng in there. There's over 75 deep sea minerals, and then there's 4 types of magnesium. Now, if you are taking lifelong vitality, yay, because that's a wonderful vitamin mineral complex, right? Along with your omega-3s and omega-6s. If you're taking that, they take into account that because that has magnesium in it also. And so the magnesium type in the Recharge is different. Okay. And there's multiple types of magnesium in there. All right. So let me go back to that with the lifelong vitality. It has calcium. So lifelong vitality has calcium and magnesium from your Mycoplex formula. Okay. And then there isn't any sodium or potassium in there. Okay. But what's really nice is that the Recharge includes a unique form of magnesium. It's magnesium L-threonate, and that threonate traffics the magnesium to the brain, because a lot of people can become deficient of magnesium in their brain, and it doesn't do the right things for helping us to cope with anxiety or stress, or to sleep well, or cognitive function, memory. Those things are all impacted if you have lower amounts of magnesium in the brain. And so you want to increase the magnesium in your brain, hence the right form. Okay. Like I said, there's already magnesium in lifelong vitality, and in the Recharge, they're a different type of magnesium is provided. Okay. Just so you know. All right. Let's see. So it has key electrolytes here. It has those, it's the four main ones, right? So it's got sodium, potassium, calcium, um, chloride, and phosphate. Proper hydration really requires a balance of all of those, okay, to keep your body system running optimally, for want of a better word. And though those minerals really determine how well your body converts macronutrients like protein, fat, and carbs into energy, how well your muscles grow, how much ATP is produced. Your fat burning machinery really depends on micronutrients. That's a big kind of buzzword in uh, food eating plans, I guess, is to know your micronutrients and your macronutrients, right? And get the right amount of each. All right, so magnesium is in here because insufficient magnesium can impact your blood pressure, it can impact your mood, your muscle discomfort, sleep, sensitivity to loud noises, heart rhythm, energy levels, your bowel regularity, insulin regulation, and premenstrual symptoms. Okay, so it can help with all of those things. There are some frequently asked questions. It is, like I said at the beginning, it is safe for the whole family. Um, it has, it's formulated and safe for the whole family so that everyone can benefit from it. And number two there, how many can you take in a day? 2 to 3 is recommended. Okay. Um, anything I need to avoid or should take together? You can, if you want. I'm not quite sure why you would want to, but you can. This can actually, you can use it with warm liquid. So if you want to add it to your coffee instead of drinking it with water, cold water, you can. The heat is not going to be detrimental to the benefits of it. Okay. Uh, best time of day to drink recharge when you need a boost, when you're working out, if you're doing the intermittent fasting. I just put it in my water bottle and drink it throughout the day. And because I usually drink, I don't know, 2 or 3 water bottles throughout the day. If I just add one in there, right, to each one, then I've kind of covered myself and I feel like I'm well hydrated. I know, and you probably know, or at least you should know when you are thirsty, when you need water, right? Mouth is dry, whatever. And just having it available is super, super duper nice. Okay, so we're going to be done with that because those are all my slides. Let me see if I've got anything else on here. There are no diuretics in the recharge at all. Okay, so diuretic meaning like you're going to flush out a bunch of water from your system. You're not, with using this, you're not looking to remove or eliminate water. And by providing the electrolytes in these salts in your body, it can actually encourage your body to retain some water so that it maintains that hydration status. Okay. Because we're so sodium heavy in America, need to try to balance that out even more. And that's why there are higher levels of potassium to sodium in the recharge mix. Okay. A lot of electrolyte products, you see a huge sodium content, and for certain populations that might be appropriate, right? Based on the amount of sodium that you're losing through intense exercise, maybe in a hot climate, that kind of thing. But for the average person, number one, you're already getting usually more sodium from your diet than you should. Okay. And secondarily, most people are not exercising that intensely in a hot environment where they would be losing that much sodium. So a lot of people who are replacing these amounts of electrolytes, or sodium in particular, they're not necessarily doing themselves a lot of good. Okay. And you want to have that right balance. And that's why they did a 3-to-1. They did a 3-to-1 potassium to sodium. There's more potassium than sodium. Okay. Which helps with the kidneys and cardiovascular and your blood pressure. Okay. Keeping it running as it should. All right. If you have tried these, if you got yours and you tried these, let me know in the comments what you think. Which one is your favorite flavor? What you have noticed. I just noticed that I feel more hydrated, number one. It does keep me drinking my water. Plain water has gotten really boring for me. Isn't that awful? Plain water has gotten kind of boring for me. And so it's really nice to have something to flavor it with, and then it's also replenishing any electrolytes that I have been losing. I have been working out. I think you guys probably saw that post. Since I got back into working out, I joined a gym since the end of December, I think. And excuse me. And so that's what I take to the gym with me. And that's how I am replenishing my water intake and my electrolytes while I work out and sweat and, get my buff on. So anyway, they are available now. I don't remember I think there's 2 boxes of each. There's 30 in a box. I don't remember how much they are. I'm so sorry. But yeah, if you have any questions about them or have used them and you found some benefit and you want to share what your results were, that would be great. Put them in the comments. Otherwise, that is what I have for you today. The MetaPWR Recharge, super, super good, super yummy, and good for you. I'll be back next Monday with something else to talk about. Okay. And as always, if there is something that you would like to know more about, do more of a in-depth talk on, please put that in the comments and I will add that to my list of things that I've got going on what I want to cover. Okay. Have a great rest of your day today, and I will talk to you later.